Do you know how many people have told me that they want to build a course, make $100, make $1,000, build their dream team, and I still get no response. They don't want the accountability. It's freaking hard to hit your goals and stay accountable, or just say, hey, you know what? I forgot. I didn't do it. Happy April! I'm so excited to share this call with you. Originally, this was going to be just a quick call for the girls that I work with, kind of reminding them new quarter, new month, new week, let's get it together. But I decided to turn on my camera and I wanted to share it with you. Let's dive in to talk a little bit more about how to set up quarter two for success. I'll see you inside. I want you to imagine your very first quarter, also December, and how this year can truly be the most exciting one of all. Because I understand that Q1 is pretty weird. Sometimes we're like, okay, we're excited in January, but then January has like 67 weeks in it. Why does it take so long to finish this freaking month? And I've also heard that a lot of people have been going through it too. I feel like half of it is mindset and half of it is like actual financial problems, but people are still stuck in post-pandemic. Whether that's you or not, I'm going to bring you a different mindset to come into this second quarter of the year, especially because I don't know about you, but I feel excited. Tell me in the chat. There's something about spring and sun. I'm literally a plant. Like, I'm so happy that there's sun here. And I'm ready to talk to you a little bit more about a 12-week year. Now, this may be a new concept for you, or perhaps you've heard about it already. Maybe you've read the book, but really what a 12-week year, it's a productivity concept, okay? It really encourages you to treat every single quarter like its own entire year. What do you do in the beginning of the year? Well, you set goals. High energy in January. You might slow down a little in the summer, but then you are pretty excited at the end of the quarter too, right? At the end of the year. Last night, I realized that I missed a goal and I was like, I couldn't even believe it. I was like, how? How did I miss this? It was because I wasn't truly looking at that goal. I wasn't following it. I was just assuming like, yeah, I'm gonna hit it. It's fine. Well, nice little reality check. But you can completely change your life in 3 months, okay? You can get stuff done. We have to change that sense of urgency. In 3 months, you can qualify for Tulum, for Miami. I promise that you can do it. In 3 months, I changed my credit score from trash to 800. In 3 months, David made $0 for month one, month two, and this was like November, December. And then January, he made his 5-figure month. 3 months is such a long time. It goes like this without priorities, but in 3 months, literally, you can completely change your situation that you are right now, or perhaps even set yourself up for the next 2 quarters after that. Sienna said, we made it through the winter. Exactly. You're still here. So how are you going to do this 12-week year? The very first way is setting your vision. That's a given. You're going to determine what you want for the next 12 weeks. And that identifies long-term goals. Like maybe you can't hit a goal right at this exact 12-week period, but what are you going to achieve in the long run? Maybe, for example, if it's a bigger investment, like maybe it's not going to be able to happen right now, but what is that long-term goal? Tell me in the chat. Let's make this interactive. What is a long-term goal that it may take you like a year or so? Let's get personal. I would love this team to get back to a director team. I freaking loved that energy. We have literally the potential. That is my long-term vision. I would love it. That means more people qualifying for things. So we have our long-term goals, and we're going to prioritize that because not every goal is created equal. I'm going to Vegas in 2 weeks. Guess what's my priority right now? Cardio. Ugh. So yes, lifting is my thing, but I just want to lose a few inches so I can zip up my skirt. So we have to prioritize, determine which one is your most important. And the next is visualizing that. Okay. I'm not going to tell you to be woo-woo and close your eyes and ground and all that stuff. If that's your thing, do it. But we need to take some time to imagine how it feels to achieve your goals, especially if you've already achieved them once. How does it feel? How does it feel to get that juicy check? How does it feel to tell your husband that you hit that goal? How does it feel to step on the scale and, oh my God, I made it? Or zip up that skirt. How does it feel? You have to visualize it and write it down. I love that Summer was saying, taking off those sticky notes. I have a Tulum tracker that I just created really quickly. And every time that I bubble in a thing, it feels amazing. Like I'm getting closer. I'm getting there. You could do the sticky, if you don't know what I'm talking about with sticky notes, you could do the sticky note thing. I need this many customers. I need this many, whatever it is that you're going for.
Whatever the case may be, you can do that. And being specific, okay? So getting healthier, that doesn't mean anything. Making more money, I mean, okay, how much? Something measurable is running a 5K under 30 minutes. Something measurable is I need to make $1,000 by 5, 6 weeks, whatever that is. That is like specific and you can measure that. That was number one. That was setting your vision. Okay. Number two is planning your weeks. Because it's 12 weeks, I know sometimes planning freaks me out. Ask Julie. I don't like to plan trips long term. Like if you tell me, do you want to go somewhere in December? I don't know. What if I change my mind? What if I don't want to anymore? It's necessary because think about it. Personally, for me, in 2 weeks, I have an in-person event. I have to prepare that previous week. I'm going to Vegas in 3. I have to prepare. What content am I making? Summer's coming. And if you have kids, you have to understand, okay, it's going to be wild in here with all these damn kids in the house. So what do I need to do to prepare? Where do I need extra time? Like you have to plan it out. And if you need to print out 3 blank calendars and just continue to refine your weeks, that's completely okay. Plan your weeks. It's okay. You can write it in pencil. It doesn't have to be in permanent marker. Jessica said I will plan today because guess what? It's Monday. That's number 2. Number 3 is daily execution. Every single day working on a task. So if you understand and one of your longer term goals is hitting MMV, hitting your first $1,000, $100, let's just say you need to make your first sale, what is the daily execution? Because if you can pray and manifest all you want, we need to take action on talking to people. This is not a magical business. This is like any other business. When I look at my husband and I look at how he made $0 and then all of a sudden he didn't have $0, his daily action was insane. This man cold calls, okay? We don't do that. But this man cold calls, literally like, hello, my name is like that type of prospecting. Imagine if we had to do that. I don't think any of us would be here, to be honest. It goes back to daily execution. Every single day, what task are you working on no matter what? Does that mean posting? Maybe. Maybe it doesn't mean that for you though. That means talking to somebody every single day, reaching out, all of that. You need to make a plan for your daily execution.
How are you enjoying the video so far? I hope it's giving you a glimpse on how the girls and I work together, how we get them to the next level. I do want to tell you about the New Year Business Reset. Although it is called the New Year Business Reset, this is the perfect opportunity to really dive into your last quarter, but really your entire last year and how you can get to your goals every single quarter. I will leave the link below for you for the Dream Year Business Reset so you can start achieving your goals, get organized, whether you're a digital girly or you need to print things out. This is going to be for you. Okay, let's dive back in.
Number 4 is your weekly review. So you have everything that you need. You planned your week. You know everything that you kind of have an idea of the things that are coming up, the kids' last day of school, graduation, this and that, whatever. Putting all of that into a calendar to make sure that you know what's going on, when it's going to be busier, and what do you need. Maybe you have a whole lazy week and you have to do most of your work in that week. That needs to be part of your plan. And then in that weekly review, you're like, okay, how did it go? I had this as a plan. It did not follow through. What do I need to change? Because when you review your progress and identify the obstacles, then you can adjust. This is going to be your first week. It's amazing. Yay, day 1. And now on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, whenever you're going to do a review, you're going to say, okay, those midday power hours didn't work because my kid was XYZ. I'm going to try PM, or I'm going to try waking up earlier, or I'm going to try doing 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there. Does that make sense? So 5 is accountability. Yes, keeping yourself accountable is amazing, but there's a reason why having a personal trainer works. They keep you accountable. And yes, self-discipline is 100% needed in this business, but I don't know about you. I'm human and I get lazy sometimes. That's why you have a mentor. And if you don't, maybe your upline doesn't work anymore. You have a group chat. We have so much accountability all over. And guess what? You still may get ghosted, or you might be the ghoster. Do you know how many people have told me that they want to build a course, make $100, make $1,000, build their dream team, and I still get no response because they don't want the accountability. It's freaking hard to hit your goals and stay accountable, or just say, hey, you know what? I forgot, or I didn't do it. Be open to communication and stay accountable. Meaning, if you're not having a good week, talk to the person that's keeping you accountable. You know what? It's not a good day today. Can you text me tomorrow at 9 a.m.? And you as the mentor, you need to follow through. It's 9 o'clock. hey girl, you told me. This is why I'm calling you right now. Last but not least, celebrating your wins. It's okay to sit back and just look at your growth, look at your progress. Maybe sometimes that doesn't mean specifically money, or maybe it doesn't really mean like a customer. Maybe it means that you know how to open your phone and get on camera without overthinking it. Maybe it means that it takes you 2 minutes to create a post because you know exactly what you want to talk about versus a whole hour trying to do research and edit. I need to be better about recognizing our numbers, but I do shout you out in my imagination. Wow, amazing. Like, I'm not exaggerating. Look, these are like all the wins that I'm like, wow, she's so cool. She's so amazing. I never tell you, but I want to be more vocal because I understand that's very important. Jessica says, don't let a bad day turn into a bad week. Exactly. I forgot who said this, but he says he has like a bad moment. He doesn't even let it turn into a bad day, which I absolutely love. Now, with that being said, what do you think about the 12-week year? Brian Pineda, I don't think he uses the word balance, but he pretty much thrives in every aspect of his business and life. So, thriving marriage, thriving parenthood, and obviously he has a lot of money to delegate a lot of things, but the whole entire idea behind his wealthy way is what he calls it. It's that every aspect of his life is thriving. It's not like he's pulling from his marriage time to put into his business and vice versa. So definitely working into that. Let's print one out. You can go on Canva, print out a calendar if you want to, or you can be a digital girly, but we need to do that. We need to share, and accountability was number 5. So let's do that.